every movie is going to test someone once, twice, after it's made. Mm-hmm. So on The Frame, what were one or two of those moments where your backs were against the wall, and then you were definitely going through with it, but it was at a moment where things didn't look good?
Most moments during The Frame, I think, were like that. I think it's funny because every time you get into the shooting, you prepare and you prepare and you prepare, and then once you're actually in the shooting process, you just, once that starts, you can't, you're at a point where you can't go back, And I remember there was about maybe a third to halfway through the film, I just remember saying that. I remember thinking, oh, we're already in this. We can't turn around. Yeah. And we were so exhausted. And I think just getting through it as a whole, I mean, it's such a monumental task. And you always hear filmmakers say that making a movie is like war. And it really is. I mean, we always say that if you're having a really good time making a movie, you're probably not making a very good movie because it's just too easy. But that's part of it. So I think just sustaining, just staying on your feet the whole time through and just getting it done. If you can just do that, then that's an amazing accomplishment in and of itself. But as far as like specific moments, there was a few, I guess.
I think we had, so we did about 11 weeks of filming on The Frame. It was 55 days. And there was a period at the very midpoint of the shoot, we had done 3 weeks of night shoots. And as you'll see if you watch the movie, there's like tractor trailer and cop car chases. Not in the budget, but we pulled it off anyway. And staying up those 3 weeks and then having just the stress of having those trucks rented, and it really was this. You look down both sides of the tunnel, and you're right in the middle, and you have to make a decision: do we stop here and start walking backwards, or do we just keep going? And the choice was obviously like, we have all these people and resources and people around us, and you just keep moving. And so it's just a stand up and put one foot in front of the other every day type of situation. But we made it.
Can you give specifics of what maybe occurred? Was it, you're probably putting a credit card as a deposit for these trucks, and
Right.
if there's a damage or whatever, you're liable. So what was going on?
Just dumb faith, I suppose. Blind, dumb luck, faith. No, it was...
she looked like a janitor for
I did.
a few weeks.
I had so many keys. I had the keys to 3 semi-trucks, Winnebago, like 4 picture cars. It was like no transpo department, of course. And so had we wrecked any one of those things, our lives would have been over. So let alone shut down the production. But those are the risks that you take. We have a magnet on our refrigerator that says "leap" and the net will appear, and that's all you can think in a moment like that is, I've just got to throw myself off the roof here, and hopefully somebody catches me when I fall, and it worked out. So you just kind of have
we were really lucky in that we had a really, really good crew. I mean, it was the best crew that we've ever worked with, and that was sort of our net. Everybody just kind of kept us energized and just kept going. Even though we, as every film that you make, you just take on way too much yourself, and you always wish you hadn't done that. But I mean, our crew was just constantly just kind of keeping us energized and keeping us optimistic, and I think that's mainly how we got through it.
Yeah, well, it's just the thrill, I guess, of having gotten that far. It's already so hard to write a script, raise money, get everybody there. That's the last time to sit down and fail. You have to keep going, and and there was truly never any option to quit. There really that's never crossed our minds ever. It's just, if there was a moment that was kind of that like, which direction do we go moment, it was probably in the middle of those night shoots.